Second is expenses. What do we spend money on? Well, a lot of times in marriage-based small businesses, this is a really weird world. Weird world we're into. I've done it. It's weird. What'll happen is the dude will be like, I'm just getting the essentials. You ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Lloyd, just get the essentials. And he comes back with the big cowboy hat and the paddle. Well, dudes, we tend to buy equipment, tools, things of utility that we believe have value at full price. Girls tend to buy like decor. They tend to like treat their clients with nice food, and they tend to, so you end up like, both of you kind of feel like things are a need, but they're not a need. So I would like you to write this down here. You have income expenses, but you want to put next expenses, put budget. So you want to go ahead and declare, after about 2 meetings, you should get an idea of what is your budget, and you will now stick within that budget. You'll find how amazingly resourceful you can be with the same money when we're just having a set budget. Now the third is, what's our break-even point? We need to know how many deals we need to do just to break even. Okay? So we need to have that number on paper. What's our break-even point? So as an example, there's one business I work with, and we found out it's a bad deal, but almost laughable, except it was someone's life, so we won't laugh, we'll just cry. But here's what happened, is this person was ultra passionate about the product. And I'm like, hey, what's your break-even point? No, I've been doing this for years. It's a family business, family recipe. No, but what's your break-even point? Yeah, I don't get into that. I focus on my passion. I know God, and this is something we're you know, you get the Midwest, kind of that whole where you bring in the religion with the job thing, where you're like, you know, God's going to bless me. I'm just going to be diligent. And you're like, okay, true, but what's your break-even point? Listen here, I don't want to, well, my wife, at the time, we do consulting with businesses. So I said to my wife, I said, since we're dealing with a female here who's a little bit emotional, why don't you go in, deep dive, find out all the expenses, come back. So my wife goes in, comes back. We work with one of our guys in our office, who's an MBA, looks at the numbers, and we're like, if this person sells 2 times their capacity, they will still lose money. Now, that projection, I've done this with surgeons, doctors, attorneys, roofers, bankers. This is almost always the case with every business at first. They don't even know their break-even point. I didn't certainly know mine. So the break-even point, I just want you to write this down here. Your break-even point should be how many weeks does it take you to break even? And how many transactions? So in your business, we have no idea. So let's give an example. A typical window install, what's a typical window install for you, roughly?
$188.35.
188, okay? So if it's $188, how much of that's profit? Okay, so the thing is, most businesses don't know. I got to the point with my DJ business where I could say this. I could say, I make $167 per event, and after 1.5 weeks, or a total of, says 1.5 weeks, or a total, I think it was like 18 weddings, I make $167 of profit per wedding after 1.5 weeks at 18 weddings a week. So I can like do the math and project my income based on that. Most small business owners can't though. So we really need to do that, okay? So is that making sense?
Yes.
Okay? Now, other stuff. How much profit did we make this week? We never have this discussion in small business. We play little games like, not you people, but I'm sure just me and other people. We would do stuff like, before I had mentors straighten me out, I would say like, well, I'm just writing it off. Like forever though, you know, like 4 consecutive years. Well, I'm just writing stuff off. So we really want to know how much profit did we make? And then here's the final one. How much money did you make per hour as owners? And that'll start to affect how you do things differently. Okay? So let me give an example of how I operate. Years ago, my goal was similar to this. So, one of my staffers was like, can we meet? Can we meet? I'm thinking, in the past, well, yes, let's meet. Now I'm looking going, will this pay me? Marshall, program observer, what if we take $1,602.56, divide that by a 12-hour workday, assuming that we worked, or divided by a 10-hour workday, because you have 6 days a week. So divide by 10. How much is that per hour?
$160.20 It's 26 cents.
Okay, here we go. So I started to go, nope. Like, why? I was like, well, I talked to the CEO of this big company. I'm one of my mentors, the CEO of a big $1 billion business. And he'd said, never pay yourself less than your hourly rate when you're the boss. Like, as soon as possible, get on that. So I'm like, no, I cannot meet with you, but I can meet with you 4 at the same time every week at this time. Save all your questions for that meeting. I will focus on. So we've got to really be clear about, like, this is our goal. Are we going to hit it right away? No.